Hi, welcome back. Thanks for coming in. Duncan. I'm Duncan, and you're here in my studio within my home here in Portland, Oregon. I'd like to acknowledge that I'm here on the land of the Clackamas and Cowlitz First Nations. So I want to take a moment to acknowledge these peoples who have come before and stewarded this land. I also want to acknowledge those peoples who are here doing that today, as well as people who will be here in the future and continue to take care of this land that I'm on, and I hope to be a part of that effort as well in my day-to-day life. So thank you for acknowledging this place here with me. And I want to welcome you in here. And I've been fleshing out, what exactly I'm doing and what I'd like to put forward as part of my creative practice and connect with other people. So, a real goal of mine is to create community with those around me. People would be great. I have a relationship with my immediate surroundings, but I'd like that to expand to my human family here. Okay, I do interact with some humans, okay? But I just want to say that is a goal of mine. So I'm taking a business class of regenerative business design, and in the beginning of this class, we had to do a lot of writing, or some writing on what's our mission and values as a business. And I really loved doing this because it helped me to focus on kind of setting intentions. And I think this is a great time for everyone to be setting intentions. So it's mid-October right now in 2020, and we just had a new moon last weekend. So cheers to that, and welcome in. Okay, so I want to share with you today my mission statement, value statement, vision. Basically, I would call it a vision statement. And it's written as from a group perspective because I feel that this is more than just myself. So I'm not going to just say I and me, but this is our and we. Thank you for joining me. Here we go. I'm going to share it with you. It'll probably go up on my website soon. Thanks, Carol, for suggesting that. Carol's my mentor at SCORE. She volunteers to help people with their businesses, start their businesses. Isn't that lovely? I'd recommend SCORE if you're looking for a business mentor. I'm having a great time meeting with my mentor, Carol. So thanks, Carol, for cheering me on and helping me come up here and share this love, okay? After I read this, I'm going to start a new painting, so if you want to stick around for that, feel free, okay? Thanks. Thanks for coming in, and here we go. This is the vision statement, I will call it, for Running Water Arts. Running Water Arts is an abstract expressionist art brand highlighting interconnectedness, variety, celebration, storytelling, mindfulness, embodiment, and wellness. We produce art and engage in conversations connecting people to all other creative beings. Supporters of this brand will enjoy a visual and felt experience of belonging and support. Our art will be present in homes and private collections, as well as museums and educational venues, airports and travel spaces, wellness centers, and colleges. We will operate as an extension of the abstract expressionist art tradition. We pay homage to nature and the creative potential in all beings. We do this by creating an inclusive, welcoming, affirming, and diverse space to build community relationships that produce fine artworks and open dialogue. We are affirming non-hierarchical and seek to serve all communities regardless of resources or status. Our work practices embodiment, knowledge of interconnectedness, belonging, and the ability to adapt, change, and grow via intuitive inspiration. We promote mindfulness and embodiment through visual and felt experience in creative practice. Thank you for joining me for this, and I welcome you to join me in this next painting I'm going to start, and any other ideas you have to share with me are welcome. And it just feels good to say that, and I appreciate you being here for it. There we go. So today I'm working with this panel canvas that was brought to me by my love, and it was going to be discarded at his workplace, so he brought it on home. So I've taped off the edges around the frame, and this is a canvas glued to a board. It's got a few holes in it from screws, but I'm just going to disregard them and work them in somehow. Maybe I will fill them later. We'll see how it goes. I've got a little bit of acrylic paint and some watercolors. I've also got color pencils and one orange crayon. And I just want to say that using the things that come in naturally to me is a big part of starting this process, is using the materials that come to me and finding a way to work with them. Instead of me having these ideas of what I feel needs to be, how things need to be, I can let go of that and be open to what is in the moment for me. So I feel like I have a whole lot better results when I work like that. Kind of like renouncing what I think I know and being open to what is. Because every moment's a little bit different. I'm going to be a little different from one moment to the next. So the potential increases. Well, just going forward, you okay? Yay! So sometimes I feel really hesitant to start a new big work, especially if it's on a very nice canvas surface and I only have one of them. So a lot of times I think that comes from times in the past where I haven't had a whole lot of something, so I get a little anxious. And so that's normal. I mean, it's kind of what we're hardwired to do as humans to survive, is be aware of how much of something we have. So it can be difficult sometimes to start. However, if we trust that we are part of this system here, this network of our surroundings, then we'll know that we are made to do this, and that anything that comes out will be lovely if you're coming from a place of love. You know, especially in an art practice such as visual arts or dance or, you know, where you're not going to hurt anybody and you don't have to share everything you make, but you are good and worthy. So having an art practice tells your system that you can express yourself and that you are here and relating to your surroundings. And so that's why presence, mindfulness, and embodiment is such an important part of this practice, because without those things, it's hard to move with consciousness here. And that's kind of what we're celebrating here is being conscious, making decisions. I used to say art making and painting is a place where I feel like my decisions really matter. So it's a powerful feeling when you express yourself. And I encourage you to do it with me or in your own way as much as you can, because we're talking about health here. We're talking about living. And I'm using a combination of watercolor and acrylics here, because that's what I have. And I'm looking forward to just having so much fun researching how to make my own paint from earth-based pigments. So that's coming up next for me soon. Whoops, got my shirt in the paint. Get used to it. Okay, I think that's a great start. I'm going to stop there and let it be for a sec while I take a look and enjoy that, let it soak in. I want to thank you again for joining me in the studio today, and I want to wish you well in your creative journey, and I want to support you in expressing yourself the way that makes you feel alive, and also promotes others to do the same, and with care and love. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.